less than a year. So imagine if the sun had a lot of changes on a time scale of less than a year. That would be a lot. That would be quite dramatic. But these stars, which periodically change on time scales of less than a year, are called pulsating variable stars. Pulsating variable stars, okay? These stars are what we'll focus on, and the two most celebrated stars in this category that we'll talk about just now are Cepheid stars. The thing I wanted to look up, Cepheid, Cepheid stars, sometimes called classical Cepheids, and RR Lyrae stars. RR as in the two letters RR, and then Lyrae, Lyrae. I think that's how you say it, but please do double check. Each of these classes is named after its archetype, that is the first star of that class to be recognized. This was Delta Cephi in the case of the Cephids, and RR Lyrae itself in the case of the RR Lyrae stars. So first time they were discovered, that's what they called it, and then they found more. So now we have this table. There's a table of certain properties. Actually, let's read this. Pulsating variable stars compared. Okay, so we've got two types of pulsating variable stars that we can compare now, and these are the Cephids and the RR Lyrae. And let's see, if we consider the mass, actually, let's talk about that later. Let's talk about the spectral type. The spectral type, because I'm confused about that particular number, so we will talk about that later. Spectral type for Cephids are F, G, and K. RR Lyrae, it is A and F. Pulsation period, which is of course important when talking about pulsating variable stars. Pulsation period for the Cephids are 1 to 50 days. And pulsation period for the RR Lyrae is 1.5 to 24 hours. Mass for the Cephids is between 3 and 18 solar masses. Remember, the solar mass is of course the mass of our sun. And mass for RR Lyrae is between 0.5 and 0.7 solar masses. Evolutionary stage for Cephids is supergiant. So it's on the supergiant phase of its evolution. And evolutionary stage for the RR Lyrae is horizontal branch. Metallicity for Cephids is high, so high in metals, and metallicity for RR Lyrae is low. So these are both pulsating variable stars, and we just compared them. Okay, in terms of a little table here. I'll show you a plot that we have of the location of Cephids and RR Lyrae stars on the HR diagram. Remember, we talked about something like, I think we've mentioned an HR diagram, not in a lot of detail, but that is something that we can use for describing stars and their life cycles. But there's basically a plot here of luminosity versus temperature. And hello. Hi, Doro. Finally, you missed everything. You missed all the things that you generally like on the live. But good thing you're here now. Cephid and Lyrae variables differ in many properties. However, if you plot their locations on an HR diagram, like the plot I was just talking about, you find that they're adjacent to each other on a diagonal stripe called the instability strip. So there's an instability. Yes, all of the aspects are being presented here today. I did a little bit of singing in the beginning. So the HR diagram is something I'll show you in just a second. But in this plot of